Gagan.
So, so welcome everyone. Sorry, I was playing around with something here. It's not meant for the class. I think we stopped at lists. We stopped at iterating lists.
Yes.
So let's continue from there. A moment, please. I'm coming, please. One moment, one moment. Yeah, and I'm very, very sorry that I've not uploaded the materials. But trust me, tomorrow morning, like I usually say, this time tomorrow morning I will do it. The files are large, so they usually take time to get uploaded. Some of them are up to 500 MB, like that, so they usually take time. So I always want to get somewhere that my network is good. Can you guys hear me?
Sorry, I didn't get your point earlier. I didn't get it.
I said I'm sorry I've not uploaded the materials. I should have uploaded them. But then the files are always large and they drag down my network. So I always want it to be maybe when I'm not doing anything or where the network is very, very fast.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, I just want to do this before. So we're talking about lists and we actually stopped at iterating over lists, right? Have we spoken about sorting lists?
No, not really.
Okay. We stopped at all this for loop. Yeah. Please.
Yes.
Okay. Well, does this look like something you've seen before?
You said?
Does this graph does it look like something you've seen before?
I'm not
You're not
seeing
saying
your
your
screen.
thing.
Okay. So now let's go further to list comprehension. Please pay attention here. When we talk of list comprehension, we are more like
You
list
are not
comprehension.
seeing your screen.
Oh, you guys are not seeing my screen. Ah, that's why I was
Yes.
asking you, have you seen what is on kind of like what is on my screen? Have you seen it
That,
before?
we were responding that we were not seeing your screen, or probably you didn't.
I didn't hear. Trust me. Somebody wants to join. So can you guys hear me now? Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes, you can. You can see your screen now.
Yeah. So speaking of list comprehension is more like a shorter syntax when you create a new list based on value of an existing list. Does that make any sense to you?
not yet.
Like when you like it's more of a shorter syntax when you want to like you already have an existing list, but you now want to create a new list from it. So that's what we call list comprehension. Take for instance now, where is our former list? Animal. I'm coming. Yes. I want to get the I want to grab this. Can you see? So this is an existing list. Say we want to only get only animal like real animal there, lion, tiger, and the other tiger. So say that's just what we want to get. So we can we can use what is it called list comprehension for that. Like, can anyone hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can.
Like, do you understand what we mean by list comprehension before I go into like examples? Basically, what you do with list comprehension is you're trying to generate a new list from an existing list.
Okay.
And now I'm giving you the example that say we want to you know in this animal they are not actually animals alone. We have lion, we have tiger, we have name, we have 17. Well, my name is I'm not an animal, so I don't know what my name is looking for here. But basically, exactly, I don't know what my name is looking for. So we want to get a new we want to actually get a list that has like the list of animal there. Take for instance, or you have a list of names and you want to get the ones that start with A. So that's what we use list comprehension for. If you are not using list, and what list comprehension does is it gives a shorter syntax of achieving this. If you are not using a list comprehension, do you get it? Let me use this. Let me use fruits equals to give me names of fruits. Apple, say banana,
Mango,
mango, another one,
cherry,
cherry, another one,
pineapple,
I think we can stop there. And apple. So this is now let's say we want to get like list of names that actually list of fruits that actually has a letter A in them. So if we are not going to use list comprehension, let me show you how we are going to go about it. We firstly create a new list which is going to be an empty list. We have to write a conditional statement to do this if we are not. So now say like we firstly have to iterate over it. We can say for fruits in fruits. Now if A in fruits new list dot append fruits. Then if I say if I run this, I now say new list. If I print new list, and you see that it has returned apple, banana, mango, pineapple. It didn't return cherry because cherry did not have any A. Do you get it? Hello.
Yeah, I get it.
But
Yes, yes, we are with you.
if you want to use list comprehension, we just say fruit. You can say new list one, so that it's not going to be the same thing. Equals to fruit for fruit in fruit if a in fruits. So if I return new list one now, I see that I return the same thing. Just with a single line of code, instead of going through all of this, we're able to do the same thing with just a single line of code. Now let me explain what this is all about for you. What we are saying is we are telling it that, let's start from this four. We are saying that for fruit in fruit, if A is in fruit, then we tell it to return fruit. So that's basically the syntax. So we say output for whatever you are iterating in what you are iterating it from, then you specify your condition. Which one do you think is easier between the first one and the second one?
For a starter like me, I will pick the first.
For what? Which one do you think is easier?
I said for a starter like me, maybe because I've worked with dev function, like I've worked with more of dev function. I understand the first one better than the second one. For now, at least, maybe as time goes by, I will prefer to use the second one to run about. For now, I think I'll prefer the first one.
But then this is quite easier for me, that you just return your output. Then this is your where, like, this is your iteration statement. This one, like for fruit in fruit. Then if there is A in fruit, so then you return what you want the fruit. But then if you think you are comfortable using this first one and you want us to skip it and not dwell so much on it, we can skip it.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is that I'm conversant with the first one. Like I've
Yeah,
been using the
exactly,
first one for like
exactly.
a while
I know.
now.
Like this
So
second one
maybe
is
maybe as time goes by,
this
I
second one
will
is
like
an easier way to, to get things done.
Sorry, I have different question from that too.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Like in the first line of code, like all these if a in fruits, which is the normal one we've already acquainted ourselves to share understand. But this second one, which is the least comprehension, like we are taking output to be the first line. That is that fruit for fruit. That
Exactly.
fruit is simply the output, right?
Yeah, this first fruit is the output.
Okay, but we didn't even mention any code to be dot append in the second one.
That's what I'm
How is that
saying.
not possible?
That's what I'm saying. That can you see that you are saying new list should be the product of this, the output of this. Do you get it?
Okay, okay. That means we didn't even specify any empty list.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
So let's take another example. Let's take a simpler example. We can say range. Let's use rand equals to number. This the next one is you guys that will tell me. One thing you can do is put a comma at first. Please remove the comma later so that you can know what you are doing. Do you get it? So you can now say for number in range say 20. So please let's remove it. Then you want to say if number um divided by like modulus 2 equals 0. Who remembers this? You know, we solved something
You're,
related to this.
you're referring to even number there.
Exactly. Can you see how easy it is? Like that code that you guys wrote in your assignment long. You just with just one line of code, I'm able to solve it. Then I'm expecting a question, but you guys are not asking me.
The question you are expecting might be why do we have zero there?
No. It's not why do we have zero. It's going to start from zero now. I'm expecting a question. You know, I've been writing if statement. What if we want to write something like else statement? Like, what if we wanted to return something else other than that? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to
Mm,
say.
yes.
So how do we go about it? Since you guys
Well,
did not ask me, so let me ask you guys.
I think from what I've seen, else will come before four. After we finish writing for number in range 20, if number modulus 2 equals 0, then else will
No,
be
don't rush me. Don't rush me, please. Let me paste it. Where should I put else? Yeah.
yes.
Then what will I put in front of else?
Then the condition that we want to the odd number, like what we want, we write it in a
No,
way
we don't
that
need to
will
write any
return
statement
the
for
odd
else
number.
now. Else means that once the condition is not correct, do any other thing like that they bring forward. So it's definitely going to bring it. Like, do you get when we write our else, we don't specify condition for x. The only thing we specify for x else, the only thing you specify for else is what it should print. What should be the print statement?
Okay, we get that now.
Are you confused?
well, at least there should be a condition for that else. Like what we want the else to print, there should be a condition for it. Like the output we will be expecting after the else. If probably the if condition is not holding, like the else should return something.
Okay. Before we do that, let's go. Let's do the usual way that we usually do it. Abby, you can say for num you can say for number. Sorry. Okay, for number in range. Abby, I will say if number modulus of 2 is getting interesting, right?
Yes,
Yes,
now.
Equals to 0. Return. Okay, we didn't specify our empty list.
our empty list, yes.
So we now say new list. Sorry, round 1 dot append number. If you want to write the else, we'll just say else, Abby. Then what we'll do is we can say round two equals to empty list. We now say else round two dot append number. So if I check round two, and see if I check round one, and see that I worked this way. Now, if you want to use list comprehension, how do we get this done? How do we get it done? Nobody's answering me.
We do it the way we were doing the run.
Oh, yeah, now tell me the lines like the codes to write.
Okay, let's say odd number, be even number equals then square bracket number, then for number in range 20,
Number in what?
in range 20,
In
range 20, if number modulo of 2 equals 0,
I'm coming, please. I don't know what's wrong with my okay. If number plus two equals 0.
0, then go to before 4,
Okay, before 4.
else,
I should write else.
yes. Should we want to do everything at a go? Is that not what we want to do?
Yes, yes.
Else, then print, or else we can leave it as else alone because it will definitely bring the second one to that list, or we can give it our print statement that we use.
Okay. Well, don't let me stress it. This will never run. This will not run.
Good.
Don't let me stress it. Well, I really appreciate the fact that you even made attempt. Actually, it can run. Just that it cannot like it cannot use this comprehension for else and the if together. If it's just if else you are running, it would run. Like you can say, okay, let's do this. Let's have a list of number. List of number we can say okay, range 20. Okay. So we can now say new list equals to we can just say number. No, let me say n. If if n modulus 2 equals 0. Okay? And we now say else. I think we can even do it together. But then I think what we can do is this else you can say what else statement do I want to give? I'm coming. Um okay, we can say odd for n in numbers. Number. Okay, mine worked. At least my one did not return error. Can you see what happened?
Okay.
Can you see what happened?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I think.
So it's going to return zero. Then instead of one, is returning odd number. So we can actually say return even. Let me see if it's going to yeah return even. So can you see even odd, even odd, even odd? But this does not make sense to anyone. What you can do is can you see that we combine if, else, and for in one statement? So I'm taking back my statement of you can't combine the three of them together. You can't actually. It was just my memory that was failing me. So how I would have done this is basically say I will just separate them. Let me say something like this. I'll say number for number in range 20 if number equals does like modulus equals 0 and the second one. So it's going to be like that. So if I drew round 1, round 2, can you see the difference now? This is still much more better. Anytime I'm talking and nobody is responding, I'm always the first thing I go and check is my network. Yeah.
Oh, oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like it's making sense. Like this is making sense.
Yes, so that's how you can get to do that. So, any question on list comprehension before we go? Trust me, there will be assignment and it's going to choke. And hopefully by Monday you get your first mini project. There's going to combine everything you've learned with lists, tuples, dictionary, and sets. So we have to complete by Monday. We have to have completed all those ones, and we are still on list. But then the most important thing is the first one, because take for instance now, most of the append I'm doing, I'm not going to do it for tuple because I'll just tell you that you can use append to add this. Do you get it? Like for those ones like that. Anything you've come across before, I'll just tell you you can use it. So I'm not going to go through explaining the concept behind it. Let me put Ibrahim name in front so that I can know that it's Ibrahim that wrote this code. I'm just joking. I already removed the L, so don't worry. Nobody will come for you.
Else, Ibrahim.
Don't worry. Don't let us cast in.
Okay.
So is there any question so far? Because I want to move to sorting list.
It is not a question anyways, but I would like you to like explain maybe further on this comprehension because the other time you were saying you could combine else if for in a single line, but the the example you were doing was kind of shady. Is not really clear, something like that.
Please
So
come again.
I'm saying,
Which you want me to
can you just,
explain this example?
yes, like I want you to like use an example that will combine the whole condition, if, else, and for.
This one combined it now. This is if, this is else, and this is for.
Yeah, it does, but I, I don't know.
Do you want another example that combines the theory?
Yeah,
Okay,
I would like to have one.
I think I have another one in the notebook here. Do you have orange in our fruits? So
No,
nobody likes orange. Let me just add it. Oh, sorry. So let me explain this. I'm telling you that return x if x is not equals to banana. That is, return it if it's not equals to banana. But if it is equal to banana, change it to orange. Instead, you can't see banana here. Let me bring our list down. A list where heart go. Can you see our list? We have apple,
yes,
banana. So what why did there is return it, like return the name of the fruit if it is not actually banana, but if it is banana, return it, you change it to orange. Are you still confused?
A little bit.
no,
Basically, what I'm saying here is we have a list of fruits. We have apple, we have banana, we have mango, we have cherry, pineapple, and orange. So I'm not saying that for this code, I'm saying okay. That's why I don't like using X and return fruits. I said I'm telling you that return fruits if fruit is not banana, this means is not. Do you remember from when we were talking about it?
Yes,
yes,
yes, yes.
Yeah, if it's not banana, but like now we are writing else statement. So if it is banana, do you know when you write else, it means that okay, what if it's not the condition that is specified? Then I'm not telling that return orange instead. Let me tweak it. I can say return if like return fruit if fruit equals to banana, else return orange. So all of them would return orange except banana. Can you see? Okay, because I already loaded this banana first, so it's not. Let me do this again. Then let me do this. Then let me do this. Sorry. What's wrong? I'm coming, please. Banana, 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 banana. Sorry, let me just restart my kernel. What is wrong there? Okay. Fourth, if fruit equals banana, fruit is not English first. What's it saying? Okay, this is why it's not working. I think complete the code. And see what I'm saying now. So all of them return orange except banana because I reversed the end of the like reversed the code. Instead of not, I changed it to equal to. So let me try this again. And see now, now banana has turned to orange again. Do you have some clarity now?
Yes, yes, I'm cool.
Hey, by Ibrahim, are you clear now?
I am clear, but I'm still concerned about the arrangement of the for and if and the else. Not that I do not get what the code is trying to say. I'm only trying to ask if you can probably lay more emphasis on where when I was saying the other time, I said put else behind for do this and do that. Just more clarity on how to go with those looping words and conditional statements.
When you're going to have else, this whole pattern will change. After your output, your if statement will come first, and your else output would come after. Do you get? Your else output will come after. Then your for loop will now come. Does that make any sense?
Yes, yes. Let's move forward.
Okay. But like, are you clear, or you just want us to move forward?
I'm clear. I just want to be clearer.
You want to be clearer. What I'm saying is, like, if you are only having for and if statements and just a conditional statement, like after your output, it's your for statement that would come. Then your if statement would come after it. But whenever you are introducing else, like you are combining the three, your if statement will come immediately after your output. Then you specify your else output. Can you see that this is else output, not else condition? Then you now specify your for loop.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So now let's go to sorting list. I have uploaded a link that you can submit our assignment through. So the assignment is still due by.
Yeah, about that, I wanted to say something on Discord before, but it's time for class, so I forgot to do that. I
Okay.
haven't seen any link yet from my own end, Shao. I
I
haven't seen
posted an
any.
announcement on the classroom.
Yeah,
On,
the only announcement I saw is the one telling us that yes, there has been a link sent to the announcement. Uh,
no, no, no. I mean
mm,
announcement on the classroom, not Discord.
oh,
That classroom where you
oh.
got the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. I get it.
questions
I
from.
thought it was on Discord.
Oh, no, 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 no. So basically, if you want to sort something, like say we want to sort our fruit now, just say fruit dot sort. If you print fruit now, uh-uh. Do you know why cherry and pineapple are coming before apple? Who knows why they are coming before apple? Because the capital letter C, because of the capital letter C and capital letter P.
Oh,
So if I do this now, yeah, now it's working. A B C M O P. So that's how to sort a list. You can sort numerical list too. Say you have age, blah blah blah. Like you want to sort it, just say like whatever you have dot sort, and don't forget this parentheses. And now you can sort in a descending manner too. So what you just have to do is come into this bracket and say reverse. Reverse equals to true.
True.
So now it's going to bring pineapple, orange, mango, cherry, banana, and apple.
Sorry, I quickly want to ask a question.
Okay.
So I don't know the reason why I do get none whenever I make use of sort function on my hand there. Not until I use salted, not until I use salted before I get the normal thing I want to get.
Sorted is
Gangan.
sort. Are you trying
Yes,
to use sort? Are you sorting a data frame, a data set, or you are sorting a list?
a list.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes. Like I've
Stay
done
back
it
after
several times.
stay back after the class and show me one of your codes. Don't let's bore people
Oh,
with it.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I'll
okay,
allow you to share your screen so that I would see it. So that we don't go.
okay, okay.
So that's it. That's sort. I spoke about reverse order. You can use dot reverse directly. You can say fruit dot to reverse. Let's see what it's going to bring. Then let's call on fruit. Can you see now? Like I'm reversing. The fruit was like sorted in the descending order before. But now I'm using it to reverse it. So if I run this code again now, now it's going to reverse it again. If I do it, so basically it's just to change it, whether it is going front, it's going to turn it back, whether it's going backward before, it's going to turn it to the other way around. And you can copy the list, you can just say dot copy. Especially when I'm working with data, like when you give me data and I don't know what the data is all about. Basically, what I do is just that I firstly copy the data. So it's very, very good because you don't want to mess around with another person's data and whatever, that you have to start the code all over again. So once you realize that it works, then you can now fire on. So you can copy your list. I can say fruit, fruit copy equals to fruit dot copy. If I say fruit copy now, it's just going to return a replica of fruit. Did I speak about how to join two lists?
Yeah, I think so. Is that not extent?
Exactly. I'm glad I spoke about it. Now, the last thing on that list is that we have some methods that we've not spoken about. We've spoken about append, we've spoken about clear, we've spoken about copy, but we didn't talk about count, did we?
Not really.
So fruit dot count. It takes exactly one argument, zero given. But basically, what you want to do is you want to pass in a parameter here that you want to count. If you want to know the number of fruits, that's when you like. Sorry, if you want to know the number of elements in fruit, you use len. So just use len fruits. So that's going to give us six. But here you want to see how many times do we have apple. Okay. Okay, let me add one more orange here. Let me just quickly do dot append. Okay, no, let me just do dot extend. So I would fruit dot extend fruit copy. Yeah, it's now 12. So now you want to count the number of banana that you have. Hence, it's going to return 2. Because if you return your list, it's going to return 2. Hence, we have banana here and we have banana. So I can say banana dot salt. Oh, sorry, fruit dot salt. So if I call on fruit now, I just hope you guys are getting it. I see that we have two banana now. So basically, that's what you use count for. I've spoken about extend. I've spoken about. Did I talk about insert? Yes. Did I
Yes,
talk about pop? Did I talk about remove? Did I talk about reverse? Did I talk about sort? So
yes.
those are the least methods that I know of. So that takes us to the end of list. Now we can go into Python tuples. So I'm going to allow us a 5 minute recess to ask question or probably say anything on our mind. So once it's 10, we're going to start tuple. So is there anyone with a question? Some people haven't spoken at all.
Sorry, please, I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Shortly, I didn't know, but then I will ask. About the round function,
Okay.
like the round up, the round function. So actually, me, I'm conversant with the what's it called? Not the one that you used right now, like the other time. I'm conversant with the one like you just write round and you input the data you want to convert to maybe two decimal place and comma the number of time you want the decimal place to be. But the other one that you use kind of modulus and equals to something. So I didn't get it, and I've been trying to search it. I didn't want to disturb you guys to ask the question, but then I find it difficult online, so I just want to ask about it. And secondly, the list composition. Yeah, I think maybe if you can still explain it better somehow. I won't get it here though. I'm very sure that it's not all of us that get it. But then I think if you explain it better and we can go and search about it later, so we can get it maybe the other classes. We should get it by then. So-
Okay. Please can you remind me of that first question?
Oh, the one function, yeah,
The one of round, like
yeah,
this one.
exactly.
And which one is the second one that I said I used?
Well, at least okay, okay. Say the second one that I used to use,
That you said I used. Oh, I didn't get
like
your
no,
question. Come again.
the first question is like this one function. Yes, I think there is two methods to this thing. Like this one that me I'm conversant with is that you can't like you write round, then open brackets. So that maybe I want to convert maybe 7.24 something. So I want to convert it to one decimal place, like 7.234, yeah, something like this. So I want to convert it to maybe two decimal place. I'll just put comma two, like this. The one function I'm conversant with. So the one that you used, I'm not used to it. So I want to ask
The
question
one I
about
used.
it.
Which one did I use?
Huh?
Which one did I use?
That use modulus now. Is it not that one?
No,
Or
modulus
is on
is different. Modulus is different. I used this round in one of our classes too.
okay.
Yeah, this is the round I used to like. Modulus is we are trying to return. We are not returning like we are not converting the decimal places now. We are returning only the
Okay.
remainder.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Can you just explain it one more time? Like,
When you like when you okay, let's start from this. When you have this, sorry, when you have this, it means that divide for me. When I say 5/2, return 2.5. So when I want you to
okay.
return only the whole number, what I will do is 5 over 2. So it's going to return only 2 for me. So when I want it to return only the remainder, so I will do 5 modulus 2. Can you see I return just the remainder?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So this one I used like double division means that it's going to return even number, right?
I don't get.
Like this one I use five division divided by two like two.
Take it easy. Like when you in class when we're talking about operators, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
sure. I was in class.
Eh.
Yeah,
Okay, basically what I'm trying to say is this one is not round. It's not round function. This one is
yeah. I get. I'm getting that one. I'm getting that one. Yeah.
yes. So the first one is going to return the exact figure that 2.5, like
Okay.
5 over 2 will give you 2.5. But the second one, which
Okay.
is double slash, would return only
Yeah.
the whole number, that is only the number of times that you can divide it successfully, which is 2 times. So it's going to ignore
Yeah.
whether it has any decimal or not. So if you want to return like only what's going to be the decimal, that's when you use modulus.
Okay. All right. I've gotten that one.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah. Thanks.
So any other what's the second question?
This compression.
Least comprehension. Okay. I said about list comprehension. I said list comprehension is just a shorter syntax of creating a list from an existing list, creating a new list from an existing list. And I said it is just shorter syntax because there are other ways we can do it. Now, this one now, we want to get this is the list of our fruits. Now we want to get to the list of fruits that has the letter A in them. I said we can do it this way. We can create an empty list. This is an empty list that has nothing inside of it. This is new. The name we assign new lists to it. And now decide to iterate. I said for fruit in fruit. This fruit is just arbitrary, like I said. You can use anything that for every element that is in fruit. That is, if there is letter A in fruit, new list dot append, like append this fruit to new list. So when I printed it, we got this figure, like we got this output. Now, Mama said there is a shorter way of writing this, which is the list comprehension. This comprehension works like shorter syntax, like a long list of code. We can write it in only a single line. So I said syntax is of two types. The first one is when you're only writing for statements and you are writing only if, but you are not returning any else. Do you get it? I said that one you say fruit, which is your output. Then for fruit in fruit, that's your for loop. Then you do your conditional statement, which is if A in fruit. And I said the second one is if you are going to have your else, that is going to take another round. It's going to be your output first for if, then you specify the if statement, then you say else, then you specify the else output, and you specify your iterator, like what's going to be your for loop. So basically, those are the two syntaxes for it. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Okay, please let me grab water before we continue with tuples. Why is Ikeya not talking? Why is Mayam not talking?
My environment is actually noisy. That's why.
Okay. Are you in the market?
I'm actually.
You're actually in the market. Wow. You must be very serious. So, to have joined class in market. So about Okoya, why she not talking? Who else is not talking? Mr.
Um,
Toib, why you not talking too? Yeah, I'm listening, Okoya. You understand everything we've spoken about so far?
well, yeah, from when I joined, because I didn't join from the start. So, well,
So
yeah.
he came late.
Mm, so
What about Mr. Toib? You not said anything today. And Mr. Wale too, you've not said anything today.
Ah, is it my own Wally?
How many
Mr. Ali that is talking to you.
Ah, I've been talking for so long, so I just decided to, since I got everything you've been saying so far, so that was why I just kept mute to some extent.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so it's nice hearing you guys' voice. So basically, let's go back to class and get to
To
tuples.
rest.
Um, if we can cover tuples tonight, then we'll just know that we have only set and dictionary. Though I'm not sure we can finish it, but then I'm not after speed. I'm after the understanding. Like I don't want to sacrifice the understanding for speed.
Please, tutor, please can we get all the recorded videos for the previous classes? Like me, Sha, I don't know about others, but I feel others too will want to revise, like go through the video recordings and just more like brush up on the previous class knowledge, like so as to just enhance their knowledge of what we've done.
Okay, don't worry. You can hold me responsible if you don't get to before 12 noon tomorrow.
Okay, oh, now you talk more.
No, let's make it 9 p.m. tomorrow. I just remembered now that I might not be chanced before 12 noon, but then you get it tomorrow. So, Python tuples, TPUs. So basically, when you talk about tuple are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Same thing as what? Same thing as list. Do you get it? But and tuple is one of the four. What is it called? Like that I mentioned earlier. The other are list that we've covered, sets that we are going to cover, and dictionary that you are going to cover on your own. I'm just joking. We'll cover dictionary in class, inshallah. So a tuple is a collection which is ordered, and please, it is very, very important to know that it is unchangeable. Tuples are unchangeable. Do you get it?
Yes.
Tuples, like their characteristics include, who told you I want to run it? Ordered, unchangeable, and it also allows it values. Who can remind me of the characteristics of list?
This is
List.
not that can change can be taken
Now,
list is not ordered.
not ordered I don't like to say this, but it's not me that taught you that one. First, thank God this the same notebook we are using. Let me show you where I was talking about list.
It is ordered, changeable, and mutable.
How come I did not write it?
You
Okay,
wrote it now.
yeah, ordered, changeable, then allow duplicate values. What's the difference between mutable and changeable? Somebody mentioned mutable. I'm listening.
Is it this time? If it is mutable, then it is changeable.
Exactly, it's the same thing. They are just synonymous. I just want us to not to mix it up. If you say mutable, immutable, changeable, unchangeable, so it's still the same thing. So this is unchangeable. Oh, sorry, this is changeable rather, and allows its values too. You see the difference now? This one is unchangeable, this one is changeable. So by the time we go to get to set two, you understand where they differ. So an example is well, if you want to create a tuple now, okay, you can say fruit fruit underscore tuple equals to fruit. Let me see if it works. Okay, I think it's working. So let me check what the okay, still a list. I didn't change it to tuple. Well, I was just trying to be lazy instead of copying it out and convert it to a tuple. I wanted to, but then you can still convert it. But let's just stay. Let's just use this one. Fruit tuple equals.
Which format should the assignment be in?
Format.
The assignment, what
Any
format
format.
should
You
it
can
be?
upload your notebook. I will be able to open it here. You can upload the IPYNB file. I will load it here and see if it works. So now if I say type of fruit tuple now, so now it's a tuple, yeah. And like I said, tuples like they are ordered in the sense that I can say fruit, fruit tuple, then I can say zero. I'm going to return the first one, which is apple for me. Then unchangeable, you know what unchangeable means? That I cannot change it. Allow duplicates, you know what that means. So I'm not going to dwell on them. I already spoke about how to create a tuple, and okay, I didn't mention this. The tuple data, like the items in a tuple, can be like list. They can take integer, boolean, and anything that you have, like all of them too. You can combine them in a single tuple. The same way you can access Python list, you can access Python tuple to that way, like the same slicing and everything, forward index, backward and everything. So updating tuple. So basically, what I just want to reiterate here is that tuples are unchangeable. That is, you cannot change, add, or remove items once the tuple has been created. Do we get it?
Yes.
But then there's a workaround. What you can do is convert it to a list. Then, do you get it? You can convert it to a list, then add whatever you want to add, then convert it back to tuple, and that works. This is what I'm saying. Through tuple, I can say list. I can say y equals to list through tuple. Then I can say y dot append cucumber. So I can go back and say fruit tuple equals tuple y. If I say fruit tuple now, it has y now. It has cucumber now. And if I check the type fruit tuple, can you see is a tuple? So that's how to go about it. That's how you can add an item. And that's the same way you can that's the same way you can that's the same way you can what is it called? Remove an item. I will have to take it back to list, then convert it back to tuple. Then let's talk about unpacking a tuple. So speaking of unpacking a tuple, let's start by packing first. Like packing is when we create a tuple and we assign values to it, that means we are packing the tuple. Do you get it? So that what we did here is packing the tuple. Does that make any sense? Hello.
Sorry, I didn't get what you meant by packing.
Packing the tuple is when you create a tuple, you are packing the tuple.
Okay.
Then you can also unpack the tuple by just converting them back to variables. Though it's no big deal, it's just more of say you want to say fr- fruit one, fruit two, fruit three, but then it's just like unpacking it, like turning it back to variables. So what you can just do is you find a way you need to have a number of variables like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to have 7 variables, then you assign it to fruit tuple. This is what I'm saying. A, B, C, D, E, F. Is it 7? G, I think so. Equals to fruit tuple. If I say A now, and see A is now equals to apple, B now equals to banana. So basically, that's what unpacking it means, that we are turning it back to where it came from. From then, okay, Now let me show you something. A B C equals fruit tuple. I see that is returning error for me. You know why it's returning error?
Probably because the what's it called? ABC is not up to 7. Like,
Yeah,
I
I think
think
the
it's
error is even returning
because
yellow.
you didn't put comma.
Exactly. Yeah, this is the error that we're talking about. Too many values to unpack, expected theory. Do you get it? So what you can do to resolve this is just put the asterisk function. So now every other thing aside the first one will be say A, the second one will be banana, then C will now be the rest of them from cherry to the end. Do you get it now?
Yes, yes.
You can loop through tuples also. You can use a while loop and you can use a for loop. You can also add tuple together, but now when you're adding tuple, you are using like one and two. Like you are going to add them together. Just I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Like just the positive sign. Tuple A plus tuple B will give you tuple C. Then you can also multiply tuple. Like you can say I can say fruit tuple times 2. Hence it's going to return an extra copy of it and it's going to multiply it by 2. So and we have tuple methods, we have count and we have index. So and that takes us to the end of tuple.
What if you want to sort people? Can't
Please
you do
speak
that?
up. I can't hear you. I can barely hear you.
What if you want to sort people? Can we do that?
If you want to sort tuple, let's see. I'm not sure. Put tuple dot sort. Tuple has no attribute sort. So you can research and see how do we sort tuple. Okay, let me even check now. Okay, now you have to use sorted. Oh, they said it does not have oh. Hope it's not that they scammed us. Let's see how they used it. Okay, this is tuple. Sorted will now be tuple, sorted, tuple. What's all this? It's still saying it's still returning the same error. Maybe I'm the one not getting what they are trying to explain here. Let me check it though. In Python, we use sorting build. The tuple should be passed as an argument to the sorted function. Okay, we'll pass it as an argument. The tuple items are sorted by default in ascending order in list returned, blah blah blah. So okay. Okay. I think it is. We say tuple, then it's sorted. Then we create another argument and we say fruit. So this is how to sort it. We use sorted. Hope it's not that I've gone again. Okay, I'm still here.
Thank you.
So I think we should not go to set tonight. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get to cover sets. Oh, sorry. When is our next class? Saturday, right?
Tomorrow is for partying.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Tomorrow is for fasting.
Yes, tomorrow is for partying. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. Don't forget to submit your assignment.
And I hope we not forget to upload the materials tomorrow too. Yeah.
I won't. And somebody can send me a message, a reminder, please.
Oh,
Is
talking
that
of message, I didn't have another way to message you except from what's it called? Discord. I didn't.
okay? Let me drop my phone number in the chat box.
Alright, no, no problem.
Sorry, that's wrong. Yeah, that's my phone number. The second one, 081 081 14407. So it's
Oh,
actually
thanks.
yeah, it's actually required that reminded me that I've not uploaded the link for the submission. So let's clap for her.
No, don't call finish.
Yeah, so that one said okay.
Uh,
So let me
and please, the material too. I think if you can, we have seen the what's it called, the podcast, but if you can still read the material, I think it's going to
yes,
stick.
yes,